Hello, I'm this Akhier Dragonheart, and yeah, weekly Minecraft time. I did a little work on this world. You might see a little bit. In fact, let me show you a map. There's a good bit difference-ish. I also caved a bit and set up some chests. A little bit of lag here. Quit, single player. Actually, I'll show you the other world here, actually, while I'm at it. There we go. Yeah, I built the bigger spiral while I was waiting for more reeds and stuff to happen. And yeah, this is before I actually went and mined more stuff, so... And then I just creative moded it so I could look around. Pretty cool. Especially when you look up so the water doesn't error out quite as much. It looks really neat on the map, the lava. The water. Yeah. That's a reed farm. Nothing really exciting there. I might as well show you what I was doing for a little bit in the original copy I made. Where I had the just the water slide. Which should be over in that direction at some point. Yeah, did stuff with some minecarts. It was just fooling around with getting a track switcher using sticky pistons. Honestly, it probably didn't need sticky pistons. In fact, I'm positive it doesn't need sticky pistons. It just needs regular pistons to push it over. But I had originally tried something different with the sticky, so yeah. Yeah, there we go. Pretty simple. And it's just using a ABBA thing set up so that the timing's right on the pistons. And under there, that's just a way to let the redstone go under the track. I actually think it's a pretty interesting thing because this doesn't block the redstone signal, and yet the track can actually go on it. So of all the things, this is actually the one that I kind of like the best. Now back to the this one. There we go. Chests. Got a good bit of reeds and a good bit of sand still. Also because I haven't really used as much as you'd think. Hardly any at all, but yeah. This was a test thing because you'll notice on the spiral it's got that weird water effect. That's because of how it works. In fact, I'm going to go into cheat mode for right now so I can show. There we go. Fly mode engaged as soon as the lag lets me. Part of the problem is that it's a bunch of different water things. Like, it's directly cut. Like, this is just a flow of 1 by 1 water going down. And there's air here. So I did find something interesting. Quite fun, too. Let's see, where does it start? Don't really need to know where it starts. If you get into the center... Cancel fly mode. There we go. And you just sit in the stream and it will actually guide you all the way to the bottom. Of course, if there wasn't sand there, you'd fall, but, you know, it's pretty cool. I haven't actually tried it with a boat, so I don't know how that would work. It's actually kind of hard to go against the stream there. Oop, didn't get back in the stream quick enough. Anyway, this was a test of getting it to see if I could fix it by preventing the one stream, so it's actually just a curtain of water, but it still does the artifact. Maybe not as much, I'm not really sure, but still does it. Well, and I've died quite a bit. Yeah. It definitely does look better this way. So. And this is my reed farm. It's actually pretty clever because it's getting as much harvestable. Ah, dang it. The Endermen were here. At least I assume it was the Enderman. Just give me some sand. It doesn't really matter. At this point I have enough sand back at the thing. I can run back and get it, but the back wall is vaguely important, so I want it there. Actually, since I'm cheating, might as well heal myself. It's all good down this way. And I kind of tried to figure out something that I want to do with it, but it wouldn't quite work. I need something that would actually be a half block, but instead of the step, it would be to the side. And stairs don't quite do it, because the way you harvest this is you get a little bit into the, let's see, is this close enough? Yeah. Oh, it's already missing some. And you basically have to get it perfectly, or else you miss some. But honestly, as much as you get just doing this. And I had enough time waiting. Ah, I wasn't far enough this way. Okay, so if I'd been running like this, it would have worked perfectly fine. Ish. Yeah, any slight variation on it will let it go off kilter. But as you saw, that was quite a bit of the stuff. So yeah, that was my sugarcane farm, which is basically just get as much as I could as quickly as I could for no real reason. Over here I'm going to be fooling with the other thing I wanted to fool with. Where to start? That one's going to go away when I put that there. Yep, there we go. I didn't have to put that one there, but might as well. Actually, I want to break that there. If you can't tell, I'm going to be doing something underwater. Oh, am I drowning? I guess I was underwater for a bit then. Oop. Yeah, I forgot. You need to make sure there's a bit of water around it. Actually, what I considered doing, and I might at some point, if I ever do this on like a real world where I'm actually doing stuff, is actually, you know what, I'm here, I might as well. In fact, this isn't something where I really care. It's not a hard thing, so I'll go creative mode for this bit. And water source. There we go. The water goes there, and then a dirt block there. That way it doesn't actually need that there. It's the same principle of the sugarcane farm where I get a few rows right next to each other. So yeah. I'll have to take out all of these anyway, so actually I'll need to take them out no matter what, so I'll take them out. I forgot to show something in the one map. Oh well, I can deal with it later. Ah, oh, there's still sugarcane there. Okay, that makes more a little more sense. That's where it starts going a little off kilter from my plan. But neither here nor there, I guess. That should be perfectly fine. Sure, okay, cool. And then I can just walk the sugar cane down and not have to worry about the actual side of the thing. So if this was actually a straight walk, it would still work. Completely forgetting the other bit. I was going to make it too wide. And after that, it's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, because if you make it one wide, you tend to get caught on the side of the, where the water is. Done a little bit of playing around with it. Not a lot, but some. And honestly, at this point, creative mode is just so I don't have to constantly surface for air, because it's just dirt. If I collect up a good amount, I'd have it anyway. I just didn't bother with it. Oh, that's the... There we go. Wait, nope. There we go. Fly mode's on. Makes it a little bit easier. Also, I've been considering something. I realized that one of the things, like a lot of stuff that I might want to do in a vanilla world would take a lot of time. So I'm thinking maybe I'll end up converting this weekly thing instead of what I originally intended it for, where I was just playing around with mods or something. Instead, make it into a basically a vanilla Let's Play, but instead of the weekly thing, or instead of the usual, I end up building stuff that takes forever. I'll build stuff that takes forever, but I'll do it during the week, and then I'll show you some stuff, maybe build some stuff, cave some, on the once a week video. Because that's basically what I ended up doing with this in the end, so... So it wouldn't be too much difference from what I'm doing here, except a little more sustainable, I think, for as I'm concerned. Though I probably won't do it right away, and I'd probably still end up doing things like basically mod spotlights, I guess you could say, except I don't really do mod spotlights. I do things with mods. That's one of those things where I say, yes, there's a difference when there probably isn't much of one worth mentioning. Oh, that's why it was dark. It was dark. Also, this is just for the walkway down, because you can't really see through reeds very well. I'm doing it 3 high? No, 4 high. 4 high so I don't bang my head against the water, right? And, yeah. I think it'll look cool for an entrance to a place. Definitely like this better. Because I technically could have done this without the extra water block beneath it. It would have been hard. And basically it's just waiting for a block update to fall apart. So this is basically just the easy way out. Oop, didn't mean to put you there. Yeah, this would definitely be irritating to put together a non-creative mode. Then again, I probably wouldn't record this if I wasn't in creative mode, now that I'm realizing. This would be another one of those things I'd work on. Another thing I'm going to use Reach for once I get down here is clearing out water, because it's a thing that has potential, because you can stack them up pretty well, as high as you want. And then you take out the water, but then you can just clear them by clicking the bottom. Okay, weird. It should be able to grow on that. Is it not actually a water block? A water source, I mean? That could be. Yeah, it wasn't actually a source. Actually, at this point, I don't want to do it like that. I want to just have the walkway that's off the ground a little bit. It'll be easier that way. Stupid lag, making it so it's harder for me to fly on command. Actually, it's probably dark. You know what? I'm cheating already. It's daytime now. There we go. Oh, squid. Or is it me? It could be me. And this is the, this would be the entrance into the area. I'd probably want to apply pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns on the side of this somewhere to make it work a little better, but that's honestly neither here nor there at this point. I think I'll just make a small area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, 12 by 12. Relatively small area. Relatively. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm just going to fill this area in with sand. Okay, there we go. We got the basic outline set up. The only problem would be those two spots, actually, but I don't really need them, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 4, and then the top would be the roof. So yeah, 5 up. And I will need to work with these then. There we go. easiest part will actually be the placing it. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good thing to remember if you want to do any underwater work. You can easily, on any kind of ledge, place a safe zone with a air zone with a couple of reeds. And they're relatively easy enough to get rid of afterwards, unlike things like signs and doors. So I'll be able to actually do the outline of this place pretty quickly. Where's the end of this? Okay, there's the end of it. Oh, right, that would be a problem. There we go. Of course I'll want to get the... How to do this? I had some ideas for stuff, but... They all seem slightly less practical now. I guess I could use dirt, but that's boring. Oh well, I'll get these set up. Oh, that's an idea. I don't know if I'd be able to actually make it work. That is something that would need testing. Yes, sirree. Can start the testing here, I guess. I actually want to take out the side here. Place a dirt block there, and then the reeds can start upward. There we go. Actually, no, I'd want sand. Just because that's my theme, I guess. Sand and reeds, sand and reeds. There we go. What happens when I take out this place? Because of that, that thing instantly fills up. But what happens if I put a block there? Then fill that up. And then take it out. No, it fills the place already. This could be troublesome. I guess that won't work then. Yeah, well. I tried. I was thinking of something that would have been interesting if it worked. Note that it did not work. It's actually going to continue my sand on torch thing, except underwater, because that's obviously the safest way to build anything under here. I still want to make it possible, but I'm not sure how to do it. What if I started from the inside area? About the limit of what I can do there. These are set up so the area in here is completely clear of water. If I go and clear out that there, I can throw a dirt block there. Actually, no. Cancel that. I think I figured out a way to make it work on the, in here. Instead of trying to go full bore right away, what happens if I, start a little less ambitiously? Oh, it's a squid. Stupid squid. Get out of here. Oh, right, I should, Of course, I've done that. Temporarily block that in. Take that out. Just needs to be there for a moment. Once I get it there, I think it'll stay safe. Can I get it torched down? No, it goes away right away. Actually, do I have any, I can use a sign to help with this. Not quite like that. There we go. That should give me the needed edge. There we go. Nope, that didn't work. Well, it would have worked, except the thing that I did messed up. Oops. Actually, no, I don't want you there. I'm going to put another sign here. I think once I get this started, it'll follow through easily. Yeah, that works. So once I fill in there, I take those out. This should be an empty space with no water. Yes, okay, cool. Then get the torch out. There we go. Get that out. Oh, right, it won't work there because that's directly on the floor on this side. So to make it work, I'd probably need to raise it by 1. I think I can handle that. I think. Might work. Now I'm flying, I should be able to get it placed down. This would be very hard without creative mode. Possible, but hard. The door would probably do better for this, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Alright, probably need to fill in the space first. Well, if it needs to start like this, I'd probably want to start actually farther out. Now when I break that torch, does the light... No, the light doesn't. Oh well. Guess I'll have to do this differently then. I was hoping I could get one of those working. That would have been nice. I have to get around to figuring out how to empty the inside. Well, actually, shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't. Doesn't mean it will be easier than not, but it means that overall it should be easier than not. For the time being, I'm actually going to take out those. And this part would be relatively easy to do, all things considered. Because it would just require swimming up, and then you can easily duck into one of the pre-existing air spaces to save yourself when you need to breathe. So yeah. I guess I could always just leave it as one giant area of sugarcane. That would be interesting, I guess. Not the kind of interesting I'm going for, though, so I think I'll pass on that for now. Maybe at some point I will. Oop, didn't go far enough. There we go. $12 by 12 is definitely too big. 5 height's definitely too tall. Exhibit B. Reasons why I don't finish projects that often. Doing too much. Exhibit C. Doing too little. Yes, the paradox of projects. If it's too big, I can't finish it. If it's too small, I don't feel like doing it. Le sigh. Yeah, well. Nope, not that one. The one I'm standing on, that's the one that needs to go. Oop. Did not mean that. Sorry. Sorry, sugarcane. There we go. I wonder where all that sugarcane came from. Oh. Because I did actually knock out this. Okay, yeah. I definitely didn't think this through well enough. I thought it'd be easier once I got down here and was looking at it. Well, at least I figured out how to do a staircase of them. So I guess I'll just do a more conventional underwater thing whenever I do an underwater thing. But I can definitely make the entrance be a sugarcane entrance. That's definitely in the cards, because I did figure out how to do this. It's actually relatively simple once you understood the idea, which was basically you just needed a space here. The biggest breakthrough was I realized, and probably everyone, well, I know people know this already. I'm not like I discovered something, but like having a block here doesn't block this place from recognizing the water there. I've seen it used before. Can't remember where exactly, but I've seen it used before. Might have been Etho. But yeah. Yeah, bunch of air underwater. Here nor there, really. So yeah, the biggest thing I guess will be this. So I do have one last cool thing, since I've only got a little over half an hour of footage here. Go back to the original copy. Ah, there's the lever. You notice the water over here is too deep. Sadly, the water does that. If that ever gets fixed, where it'll fix itself, I heard some things about something or other with it, but obviously not. Also, because I'm lagging, it looks really freaky because you hear the sounds and you know it's gone, but it's not. I'll actually leave it on while I go downstairs and check it out. This is just a really inefficient way of timing it, so I get a pulse long enough to let it extend fully. Stay there for a moment. Yeah, it's really just a timer that I extended until it actually worked. Oh, yeah. And it's basically a double extender vertical that only works on sand, basically. Well, you can extend stuff vertically 2 blocks as much as you want. It's just you won't be able to retract it unless it's sand. I stumbled upon this when I was Googling because I had found a video somewhere where it was a actual double extender vertical. I was looking for that to do something else, but this one with the sand caught my interest. It's like it only works on sand, but it's pretty compact. It's actually just this piston right here, this block, that torch, and then of course the piston and the sand on top. And the way you'd power it if it was just by itself is just put a what's it here, lever, pull it, and it will work. And actually, I think I have that somewhere around here, so I'll go and show you that. It's an interesting little gadgetry thing. Whee, there we go. Yeah, I think it's past the spiral over here. When I was testing out how the various track things worked when you used redstone on them. Ah, here we go. Of course, I started off trying to figure it out myself, so I built the horizontal extender, double extender, which is actually quite easy to make. You just need to have some I don't know if this is the exact timing or you could fool around with it, because I didn't. I just built it how I remembered it. And then here's this. It actually requires this block here, because that's how it's powering there, but yeah. And that almost instant retraction is part of why it looks so glitchy with the lag. But yeah. It's 2 here, though you don't actually need the 2, you could just have it with 1. That would actually be pretty cool on a, if you're making like a PvP map, you could use this for something there, where it's like a interesting little, thing. Boy, that's descriptive. But yeah, have all kinds of interesting timers underneath, and it's like the terrain changes as it goes. It's like, I wonder if I could fit a regular piston there. That is a thing. I wonder how this piston will power it. Or more specifically, I'm wondering if it will power through the, yes, it will not. Okay. I'm like, yes, it will, and not. Basically, what I was hoping was this one would extend as well, which it didn't. But neither here nor there. Because that would actually be pretty cool, because then you could, with this here, assuming this was like just what they saw, just a flat area, and then you activate this and all of a sudden you have a hill, because this one extends one more and it's like boom. But no, it doesn't work. I was pretty sure it didn't do that, but I had to test it. There we go. Oop, wrong one. Oh. Double clicking. There we go. Actually, I don't know about the rest of the lag, but I know that some of the lag now is from leaving this on over here. This is trying to do the glitchy visual updates on it. There we go. It won't stop instantly. It lets the timer go through some more. And this was just using that track changer I showed you to on an actual track. So let's say I want to go to the right. Let's say I want to go to the broken, apparently. But no, it should be working. I don't know why it isn't. It's currently set up to go to the right, so there we go. Don't know why it suddenly started to work. I just have the go button. As it is, it just sends you back. So you could, oh, wait, no, the left is where it was. Go to the right. Of course, there's better ways to do this, probably. Well, obviously, there's better ways to do it. If anything, you can just place the tracks right so that you end up going through one of the turns that will actually send you the right direction. It won't... let's see. Going along this way, it turns it. Yeah, that's the biggest problem. Well, no, if you're coming from this direction... No, that's not where... Well, no, if you're coming from this direction and you hit this, you'd keep going straight, I think. Whereas this would make you turn. So yeah, you could just use this like destination 1, destination 2, and then you have another one where it's like 2's that away and 3's straight on and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And people have done enough rail designs in the past. I've just been messing around with it because I kind of like rail designs somewhat. Pretty interesting, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, sorry I don't have as much as I normally do for this. Kinda didn't really think my idea through despite spending so much time preparing for it. Yeah, well. This is Akhier, and I'm signing off.